Ubuntu Incorporated. Hi, this is Zealot Naga here on the line, executor of Varangon Tagma Alliance, newly formed of just one corporation. Hi guys, it's been a while since I've done a video update. This is me. This is my military advisor, Master Minky. He tells me how to kill things. And we're going to be talking today about the future. Oh, Master Minky fell off. So anyway, yeah, guys, it's been past a year since we founded the corporation, and at first we started with some mining and basic PvP training and stuff, but we've grown, we've developed, and at this point we're becoming very good military corporation that's very active and fast growing. And all this time we've had war non-stop. This is actually unique. I've been CEO of a corporation for about 4 years now, and I've never had this long of a string of wars, and it was great. You know, we lost some pilots that were less committed, but the ones that stayed have really improved their skills and trained hard and have become very capable PvP pilots, and it was great. So the constant wars have prevented us from growing, but at the same time it have created an environment where the people who stayed formed a very good team. So our veterans are very loyal, very skilled, and very helpful to the noobs, which is great, because the ones that were not really interested in helping others have moved on. So now with the new war deck mechanics, things are going to change. And the first thing is that we're going to focus a lot more on PvP than we have in the past. We're basically switching our focus to being now primarily a PvP corporation rather than just a training corporation. So with that in mind, we won't have wars that are as long or as drawn out or as frequent. But when we do have wars, we will fight a lot more than we normally do, because we'll let you know ahead of time when we're going to have a war, and we expect you to participate in it, because this is what our corporation does. And it doesn't mean you have to fight all the time. Just please come and be ready to fight, because there will be plenty of opportunities to fight, especially with the new allied mechanics, which are so great. And so what am I making this video about? A few things I want to emphasize. First of all, if you're new, please work on completing your initiation scholarship training. It is so important because it makes you prepared for joining fleets. And once you start joining fleets, all kinds of fun options open up. And it doesn't matter if you're an expensive ship or in a frigate, you can always find your place in the fleet, and you will learn a lot. You will progress through the game rapidly, and you'll have a blast, and you'll become good friends with people who are of your skill level, and you'll become good friends with veterans who will teach you so many great things that will improve your gameplay and your gameplay experience manyfold, not only in the amount of money that you make, but also in the long-term decisions that you make with your training and career planning and things like that. So please work on the scholarships. We have a little counter on our website called Tribal Goal, where we're trying to train right now 20 pilots for heavy tackle defense for high sec, and we need to complete that goal before we can move forward. So if you have not done it, go to our website, log in, go under portal and click Tribal Goal, read it, find out what you're lacking, and press on with it. This is important because after that goal is completed, we'll set another one, and it will improve the gameplay experience for everyone, and it will help us unite our efforts in a single effort. So this is the first thing. If you are not fully trained for heavy tackle, go get trained. There's really no excuse not to get trained, because currently we're not in war, and there's plenty of people on our voice server helping. So if you just simply click that button, get sponsored, and you never got on the voice server, you might not get sponsored for a while, because people check for sponsorships requests in that part of the website rarely, but they're constantly sitting on the voice server helping others. So people who get on the voice server get served first, and those of you who have been hiding in the shadows, I want to encourage to come to our voice server so you can get trained. The second part is that we're going to start a war this coming weekend, and it will start with a siege. The idea of the siege is not to dismantle a static asset. It's more about to create an objective-oriented PvP instance where we're fighting around an objective which forces other people to show up to defend it. it gives us opportunities to fight. So it's not really so much about taking our target out as about generating opportunities to fight. And if they don't show up and defend it, then we'll just kill it. And that's just how it's going to be. We have prepared a string of targets that we're going to siege in the coming weeks. So you need to be prepared. Have your ship ready. If you are new tackling frigate, if you are been with us for a while, drakes are great. High damage drakes. So the fittings are on our website. Make sure they match. And this is all I have for today. I'll tell more about our visions for the future. We have all kinds of cool stuff in the making. And gotta say, I'm really proud of you guys. You have greatly improved over time. We have had great times together, but the most exciting times are coming now, because we're large enough to regularly fleet and to kick butt. So let's do it. Let's kick butt this weekend. So get the ship, get your training. You have about a week left before a war starts. It won't be very long. But while the war goes, please don't run missions or do crazy stuff unless it's absolutely boring and you have nothing else to do. There will be opportunities to fight. So get shipped to Ziona and wait for some action. And start working on that now. Maybe get a couple ships if you can. Well, thank you for your time, and fly safe. And say bye-bye to Master Minky. Here he is. Awesome.